Continuing with the abyss.
It's the Temple of the Forgotten God, sire. So this must be the Infernal Abyss.
Must be.
When this deity's former spouse, the Mother Goddess, found him in the arms of another, she cursed him. Anyone who tries to remember him starts to forget him. That's almost as bad as death for a god. The curse must be weakened the closer you get to his lair. The overeating, the play, those females. He must be trying to claw his way back into the world, making every creature suffer as he does.
But surely that must be the case. Now, there's quite a lot of switches here.
What you want to go in there for?
The door there.
He's looking at us funny.
We got something to watch now.
Way too many switches. They also reset.
Is he here to save us?
I have a feeling I'm gonna burn you
The
to
thing
death,
behind
aren't I?
that door is powerful. Real powerful. Don't go getting it
Why did I
angry.
do that? I'm gonna use it again. Browns. You're giving me a lot of brown energy, basically.
All those switches for one door. That's just showing off.
Ah, shit. I can't do anything too complex here. I'm going to trip in the controls. I don't know.
Brown, green,
Got to be quick with those switches.
You're right, I'm going to try sweeping the browns with the 10 switches in the background, then use some other group to try to use these. Hopefully there's a lot of time. There's probably... let's see how much time do we have. Just
The
reset.
thing behind that door is powerful.
But how
Real
many
powerful.
seconds do we
Don't go
have?
getting it angry.
Maybe 15? Shit.
Quit fiddling with those switches. Oh, Dark Lords. Always messing about with things.
red.
I'm actually surprised it went so
The
easily this
gates are
time.
open, Master. Time to put a little hurt in on that meddling deity.
We're getting into the boss fight. I sort of destroyed the Pokemon.
Oh, now you've done it.
I was expecting a much more drawn out experience here. Right, it's a separate map. And little shit I have not missed at all.
Do you know what it's like to be forgotten, sub-creature?
How do we
Once
fight
my
though?
name was spoken in whispers. It brought dread to this land. Now that petulant goddess wishes my name lost in the mists of time.
There's probably a trick to it. There always is.
I will awaken their nightmares, their darkest memories.
We can
They
summon
will
all
remember
imp
me,
types.
and they will remember what they feared.
Okay, that's nice. Instant death. Instant death.
My name will once again strike terror in the hearts of all creatures.
Okay, what can we do? Take some damage. Oh shit. What is it doing? Oh crap. Oh shit. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Not quite sure what it is doing. The damage doesn't stick with the damage we do, so there has to be something else.
Yes, master.
Are you seeking to amuse me with your squashy little army?
Apparently I am, but what's the point of all this? He's sort of tracking me. But not quite. Oh shit. Ah. I see. We need to lure it to destroy the pillar.
You try living with a goddess!
Get it in rage, then stay there. Don't even lose everyone. Okay, I get the gist of things. Multiple stage battle. Doesn't really matter how much casualties or anything we take, because we have the energy to keep going quite a long time. The question is, okay, I can only fight in this one area though, so I can't do anything extra. How am I going to... I'm gonna have to use the minions to sweep, aren't I? Ooh, this is new. Ooh shit, that's a massacre.
My name will be Whisper. My name will be Scream!
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. It's either everyone has to go there or it doesn't matter at the slightest. So the less the minions we have, the better we are in this case. That's a specialty attack.
Your death will be my rebirth, little one.
Everyone needs to be somewhere else. Okay. That's the template for what we need to do, basically. It doesn't matter how much casualties we take, that's irrelevant. We're not damaging our way through this. He is killing himself.
My name will be whispered. My name will be screamed.
Yeah, one more should probably do it. It's about 25% health gone every time he screws things up. Go, you piece of shit. Is there another phase? There's still enemies.
No! No! They must remember!
It's exactly the same type of worm we killed all those times in the same
Your
desert.
death was meant to free me. You want the infernal abyss? Take it. May it be your eternal prison.
Hello? Hello? Naya? Are you there? I'm getting some kind of interference. If you can hear me, Master, get the biscuit. I have seen evil masters come and go. Exploded, disintegrated, immolated. Even one time eaten by a giant weasel. But I admit, I had a soft spot for this last one. He may still find a way to escape the infernal abyss. But we may have to find a new master. Well, evil always finds a way.
Sequel baiting. Right. I think there actually is a sequel. I don't know. I'm not sure should I say anything new about this game. I think I said something when we ended the core game, is that this is a enjoyable light entertainment that's just fine. And I think that's still true. I also think that the abysses are starting to outstretch things a little bit. I feel they would have been better served of being very highly focused themed additional adventures where the fighting isn't that big of a deal. I can't say it wasn't exactly like that, but the theater sort of sucked. The mini golf sort of sucked. The female thing sort of sucked too. It's I sub I have to give credit to having to at least giving some kind of a theme and an effort to try to do what I think I would sort of have wanted, but it just doesn't really work. It's all just fine. That's sort of the thing. There's no great effort or skill being shown in the game. Like every male and female is pretty much copy pasted like another. There's no real love for detail in this game at all. There's some attempts at humor, some successful, some not, and then some amusing things. Everything is okay. This is I think this is a game that's hard to love and hard to hate, and I'm not sure if that's a is that a good thing or not. Slightly amusing game. And I think this was a better game in the early and mid stages, but there's too long of a section where you have all the powers, most of which you can't really use anyway, and you have all the minions, and if you've done your little things that you're supposed to do with the minions, and then you just repeat the same. And then it gets really gimmicky at the end, like you have to use fire to light up the people hanging the walls, things like that. I also think the Blue's ability to harm magical creatures was pretty much used like once or twice, and then it was totally forgotten. It played no part in the game whatsoever. So I don't know. I suppose that's the end feeling I have about this game. It was sort of fine, started to drag at the end, and I have no real interest in trying to replay this. There is something there for you to try, like trying. I was fairly melee focused with browns and greens. You could try to play different ways, but it's really the red. Blues, you cannot focus on them. You simply can't, they're so worthless. So there isn't that many different ways to play. Boost your Overlord, maybe use reds. Different spells, and that's it. There's just grinding for the gear. There's nothing special for you to really try or go for. Again, no extra effort or love shown in that sense. So it's an okay experience that I'm glad to play through once, but I'm probably also glad to not have to replay it for a year or two. So